911, what's your emergency?
There's a Rottweiler behind a dumpster and I'm not quite sure if she's breathing.
Stay with her. Don't let her out of your sight.
Nobody cared enough for her. She had to learn to survive on her own. Nobody wanted her. Nobody wanted to love her.
Carly came to us from a place called Cody's Club Rescue, which is actually out of Souderton, Pennsylvania. They rescue dogs from all over the country. Carly actually came from Georgia. She was found on the street as a small puppy, and she was found with a hip that had been shattered and needed some replacement. It was so bad that it could not be replaced and had to be reattached with just ligaments and muscles. So Carly had a really rough start, went through a lot of rehabilitation before she was put up for adoption.
Karen spent a lot of time with her, training her, and she was a rescue dog. And she did have some training that Karen didn't have to worry about, but she had to get used to her new surroundings. But Karen spent quite a bit of time with her, teaching her behavior.
Oh, so many emotions. She was just cute as a button. Having had many Rottweilers, we were surprised at how tiny she was. Most of our Rottweilers had been really large dogs, and she was just 62 pounds at the time, so we call her a little pocket Rottie. But she was full of energy, full of life, no signs of the trauma that she had been through.
Karen had to take her to water therapy, and the instructor would take her into a big water tub, more or less, and then she would walk in the water, and that was good therapy because she had a broken hip at one time. But she has a lot of therapy and she's very good now. She can run and play like nothing was wrong.
So here at Anwell, we do a lot of hydrotherapy with our underwater treadmill tank. We also do neuromuscular electric stim, therapeutic ultrasound, as well as laser therapy. We have a certified acupuncture veterinarian who comes to us as well and does acupuncture. And then a lot of the therapy that I do is teaching owners home exercises, passive range of motion stretching, active stretching, massage techniques, different things like that. I feel that physical therapy has made a giant impact on our clients and patients, helping recover through orthopedic and neurologic injuries, as well as strengthening and conditioning for older dogs and weight loss programs. Over the years, I feel like we've done a number of different programs for our patients.
She started before we got her with her rehabilitation therapy. A lot of stretching in all of her legs just to keep everything strong. Getting her to kind of forget about that hip and use that leg and make sure her confidence was building in it. We continue to do a lot of massage therapy and stretching just to keep her moving. But other than that, and the hydrotherapy we did for 6 weeks, she's pretty much completed the therapy option.
I do remember Carly. She had a hip injury, I believe, and she was recovering from hip surgery. And I do remember working with Carly. She was very sweet, and I feel like very guarded and cautious with her hip. I feel like she had been probably painful for a while. So one of the bigger challenges with Carly was getting her to get some of that trust and confidence back into that leg, specifically that hip, and trying to get not only the muscle built up to support that post-surgery, but also to get her trust and confidence back to shifting her weight back to that leg.
Rottweilers have always been near and dear to my heart. Carly is actually our 5th Rottweiler. I think the breed is just so loyal and loving and fun and kind and is often misunderstood. I think that rescue definitely is the way to go. There's so many dogs out there that need good homes, that are just so loving and kind and willing to love you back unconditionally. It's very fulfilling in knowing that I'm helping to save an animal, and for every animal that is rescued, another one can be rescued. So in rescuing Lucy, we opened up a space for another dog to come in, and same with Carly.
It's all about giving the dogs a second chance.